From iWeather First, this is a tropical update. Good morning, and thanks so much for watching iWeather First. I'm meteorologist Richie with today's tropical update, and we are talking about Hurricane Lee and Tropical Storm Margot. No other reported disturbances out there at this time, as we are now in the peak of hurricane season here, so there's only a matter of time till more start popping up. So let's go ahead and talk about the two systems out there. First, let's talk about Tropical Storm Margot. On the visible, is looking a little bit better organized than it was yesterday here. We can see some banding features are trying to develop on the northeastern side of the low-level center. The deep convection also continues to burst near the center of the system as well, with those cold cloud tops there. However, it's fighting a lot of wind shear, but the National Hurricane Center believes with those sea surface temperatures that it will increase to a Category 1 hurricane Monday evening. Right now, with the 11 a.m. update, the winds have upped a little bit to 45 miles per hour. That's up from 40 from yesterday, and still moving west-northwest at 12. Not going to be a threat to land, so that is a good thing. But let's talk about Hurricane Lee, because everyone's like, Richie, what's going on with Lee? What's going on with Lee? Where's Lee going? What's Lee thinking? So on the visible, we can see that we're getting that deep convection as it continues to pulse near the center of Lee. There was an aircraft reconnaissance that went out earlier, and they indicated that there was a very small 5 to 10 nautical mile wide eye that is obscured by those higher convective cloud tops. Remember yesterday we were talking about that cloud filling that's happening in the hurricane itself, and you can see that pulsing right there too, those thunderstorms. And this is due to moderate shear that Hurricane Lee's been fighting, as well as dry mid-level air as well. And on the enhanced infrared satellite imagery, we can see that upper level wind pattern could become a little more conducive for re-strengthening. However, again, the timing of eye wall replacement cycles makes it difficult to predict when Lee may re-intensify. And with that, I wanted to show you a comparison between the GFS and the Euro models. So let's go ahead and run out the GFS models. This is every day around noon. And we can see as it moves up that northeasterly turn up there, there is still some question as to how conducive the upper level environment will be during the next few days. The GFS and regional hurricane models indicate that the shear that has been affecting Lee will decrease today, and that the upper level wind pattern will become much more favorable for re-strengthening. But let's go ahead and check out the European model. So the European model depicts a less favorable environment with a continuation of at least some moderate shear. The National Hurricane Center forecast follows a scenario that there will be at least some relaxation of the shear, and it calls for gradual re-strengthening during the next 2 to 3 days. The official wind speed forecast is not as high as some of the dynamical model guidance, but is a blend of the HFIP corrected consensus model and the IVCN multi-model consensus. Translation, what that all means is we kind of get this separation at the next 3 days here, after 3 days rather, between the GFS model and the Euro. So here's the GFS model Thursday at noon, and then here's the European model Thursday at noon. So the GFS has it turning more to the north and northeast towards Bermuda, whereas the European model here has it down a little bit more south. And this is all due to the timing. So there's the ridge of high pressure there, the Bermuda High, is acting as a steering for the storm, as well as the jet stream here. Now, depending on the timing of the storm and with the high pressure system, it's going to depend where this is going to go. We're still too far out to tell where exactly this is going to go, but as we get closer to Monday, we'll get much more information on it. Here's the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. Right now, Hurricane Lee is a weaker Category 3 hurricane, still a major hurricane though. Winds of 115 miles per hour, moving west-northwest at 12, and the pressure has increased a little bit to 957 millibars, which indicates that it's losing strength. However, again, with what's happening right now with the wind shear and the warmer waters is going to be approaching, we can expect the storm to still maintain Category 3 status, and then is expected to even go up. Look at this, Category 4, 140 miles per hour by 8 a.m. Monday, and then before weakening again towards Thursday morning at 120 miles per hour as a Category 3 hurricane. So again, a lot's going to be happening over the next 48 hours here. And as we get closer to next week, we'll know a little bit more about what direction it's going to be going to. So just stay here with iWeather First, and we'll update you with our daily updates. Here's the earliest arrival times for some tropical storm force winds. Those are winds of at least 39 miles per hour or greater. We can see that Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and the Leeward Islands are still within that 5 to 10% range of experiencing this as we get into Saturday evening and then going into Sunday as well. And I want to talk about the wave heights too. So this is the European model run of the wave heights here. And so that is going to be a risk. These swells, dangerous surf and life-threatening rip currents are affecting portions of the northern Leeward Islands already. And these conditions are going to be spread westward and northward and will begin affecting Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, the Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, and Bermuda later today and Sunday. So this is the latest update from iWeather First. I'm meteorologist Richie Pergolese, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.